Welcome to Awakening the Inner Avatar, a podcast where we explore the deep meaning behind powerful stories. We'll look at shows like Avatar, The Last Airbender, and discover how they speak to our spirit, our healing, and the journey we're all on to become more of who we truly are. This episode is about beginnings. And the first episode of Avatar is called The Boy in the Iceberg. And that's where we begin too. We've all had moments when we feel frozen, numb, confused, or like we've lost our way. But what if we're just waiting to wake up? Let's talk about what happens in this episode. Katara, a young girl who can control water, wants to use her gift to help, but her brother Sokka tells her to stop. He doesn't really understand her gift, and maybe it's because he's scared. Maybe he just doesn't see what she sees. How many times have we felt that? We know we have something special inside, but others don't believe in it, or they tell us to stop. Still, Katara knows, deep inside, she knows she's meant for something more. And that's the beginning of awakening. Then something amazing happens. She breaks open a huge iceberg and Aang appears. The last airbender, the lost avatar. Aang's return isn't just someone waking up. It's the world beginning to change. The energy shifts. Something new is possible. And that's what happens in our lives too. When we begin to remember who we are, when we say yes to our purpose, it affects everything around us. Then we meet Zuko, a prince chasing Aang. He thinks if he captures the Avatar, his father will finally accept him. And Zuko believes love must be earned by doing something hard. He's trying to prove himself. Aren't we all, in some way, trying to prove ourselves? And finally, Aang is afraid to say who he really is. He laughs, he plays, he hides, but inside, he knows. Sometimes, joy is easier than truth, but the truth always waits. It waits for us to be ready. Now let's take a moment to slow down and reflect. This part is for you. You don't need anything fancy, just a few minutes, your breath, and your heart. Close your eyes. Take a deep breath. Think of a moment when someone didn't believe in your gift. Maybe they told you to stop, or they made you feel small. Now ask yourself, did I believe them more than I believed myself? Take another breath. Say to yourself, I am allowed to flow. I am allowed to grow. My gift is real. Now place your hand on your heart and ask yourself, who am I trying to please? Whose approval am I still chasing? say to yourself, I don't need to earn love. I already am loved. I am enough. Let the fire in your heart burn away the lies. And now take 3 deep breaths. And with each breath, whisper quietly, I remember. Let that word unlock something. You don't have to explain it, just let it work. Aang's awakening is your awakening. You don't need to save the world. You just need to wake up to who you are, one moment at a time. You were never truly lost, just waiting to return. So today, remember, you are the gift, you are the flow, you are the breath, you are the fire, and the world is waiting for you to show up as your true self. Thank you for listening to Awakening the Inner Avatar. If this touched your heart, share it with someone you love. We are all waking up together. Until next time, keep breathing, keep remembering, and keep shining. This podcast is a fan-created project intended for educational and spiritual reflection. All clips, references, and content related to Avatar, The Last Airbender, Star Wars, Rebels, and other media are used under fair use for commentary, analysis, and transformative discussion. All rights to original shows, characters, and music belong to their respective creators and copyright holders.